Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking on Kiawah Ocean PGA21, which was designed by Jackson McGeorge. This is a lighter course of Kiawah Island and it will be hosting the 2021 PGA Championship. So I will be competing against my son Leo. I'll be playing off the white tees, which are playing 7,826 yards. Leo will be playing off the black tees, which are playing 7,336 yards. He is playing off the pro clubs. I'm playing off the masters. Fairways are firm, greens are very soft, green speed's fast, everything else is default. I failed to convince Leo to come in and do the commentary side of things with me, guys, so I must respect that. Hopefully you guys will as well. So for this round of match play, you will have to put up with my Scottish thick tone commentating on what we see. So hole number 1, par 4, playing 396 yards, 7 mile per hour wind. So I'm just looking to send this down the left hand side and allow the wind to take that round. Slight push right, shouldn't affect us too much, and that will leave us with an approach shot into the first green from the centre of the fairway. Leo, who's actually been playing really well on the pro clubs. He has had 1 or 2 rounds now on the master clubs, which he's handling very well actually. He's got an 8 mile per hour wind. Really good opening tee shot from him. And he has went sailing by my ball due to playing off the shorter tees. So we did set the greens to very soft, guys, just for a bit of fun to get the greens to be receptive for once. Makes a nice change just to vary things up. So I'm lofting up this pitch wedge. This pitch wedge? I am pitching with a pitching wedge. Look at that for a severe push right. Should sit down. That was a very difficult pin location there. And it's a poor shot with my pitch wedge. So let's see if Leo can do a little bit better. 54 yards out. It really is a tough pin location. That wind should move him slightly. I think, in my opinion, he's going a little bit too far left here due to the slope at his feet. Oh, he's pulled that one really hard left, and with that, he's actually going to trickle back off the green. He's going to be chipping this from 5 yards out. Oh, he's putting it actually. Green speeds are 187. This is going to turn quite severe right, especially the first 3-4 feet of this putt. Good putt line. I tell you what, oh wow, how unlucky is that? That is held by the skin of the cup there. So 13-foot putt for me. It is going to swing from left to right. Quite a delicate putt in these greens. A horrible putt line. And I tell you what, that putt line did affect the outcome of that. That ball needs to sit. And that is going to leave us with a 4-foot putt. 4.5. I'd imagine we are going to half this in pars. But great news that PGA 2K, or should I say PGA Tour 2K21, apologies, is now available to pre-order on the PS4. So, all square after the first hole. Let's move on to hole number 2, par 5. Playing 557 yards, stroke index 16. What a fantastic looking course this is. I think we can be aggressive and take on the left hand side of this fairway. Ball should work its way over to the right. It's another slight push right, but it does look like we're going to have plenty of fairway to work with. But I think this is actually the first course from Jackson that I've had the pleasure of coming across. I mean, the name doesn't ring a bell, Jackson McGeorge, but his course resume looks very healthy, and the majority of them are being lidars. So fantastic tee shot from Leo there. Hopefully you will see his game has vastly improved from the first round he featured on the channel, which I think was about 2 weeks ago. So he has got 254 yards. 2 wood should just about be bang on there. He's actually applying fade here. We did play this round 2 days ago, guys, so I've got a memory like a sieve. So it's quite fun watching this back. He's put a slow on it, but a deadly straight laser beam swing, and I think he's actually going to be working out in his favour. That should sit down on these very soft greens, and he is going to have an eagle putt here, so I'm really under pressure. I'm going to be really in between clubs by the looks of things. 244, 2 wood's far too much. Can we just come over the top of these bunkers with this 2 iron? I'm like Leo going to have to apply a touch of fade. I really don't know if I've got enough club here. I think bunker's looking good. Wind's not really going to help us out yardage wise. Good swing. It's turned well, but yet, as predicted, didn't have enough yardage, and that has bounced horribly for us into that green side bunker. So we can flop this out. 23. Oh, don't want to be short here. Look at this. If we are short, that ball is going to come all the way back down the slope. So just de-lofting this lob wedge. A few touches. Should come out fairly well. Should come out quite hot. Is it going to stay up? No. Wow. Slow fast. And that ball did not come out as well as it suggested it would. So I'm going to have to putt this in. Can really have a go at this with the uphill element. It won't turn as much as it's suggesting due to the speed I'm playing this. First few feet it won't turn at all, just like that. And what a recovery putt. And we do drop that for a birdie. Leo does have a 27-foot putt. Tell you something, he's got to be careful here because this ball has the potential to slide left and go all the way back off the green. I think there is an easier version of this course. I think it's just called the Kiawah Ocean LiDAR. I think it's a more subtle and forgiving course than this one. Good putt line, nice touch. It's got a chance. Oh, it's just turned hard. That needs to stop. There we go. I absolutely called it. Heartbreaking moment there for the young man from Scotland. Let's see what he does here. I would be putting this. He's taken that option as well. So he's went from having a putt for eagle. It could have won him the hole. And he's ended up in a situation where he needs to hold this for the half. So I'm sure he can fully attack this. Looks a fairly decent line. Tell you something, he's not hit it. He did not hit that anywhere firm enough. And he does basically hand me the first point. And I do move one up. So, hole number 3, short par 4, playing 390 yards. 6 mile per hour wind. Just setting this down the left hand side. Wind should take us over to the right. Once again, it's just a very subtle push to the right there. But we will take swings like that all day long as they're perfect perfects. I can't see Leo getting anywhere near that fairway bunker. Oh, horrible swing line. He could be punished. That looks like it's going to kick into this bunker. Could be plugged. Got a very favourable kick there. So he's certainly not going to be plugged. It's actually not a bad lie. 103 yards to the flag. It's another tough pin location here, especially with the contours of the greens. He's lofting that up. For me, I would have de-lofted that. I would have took a few touches down on the D-pad. He's opted to go the other way around. Let's see who's going to be correct in this situation. That wind will help him. It's a very good strike from there. But yeah, there we go. He is going to come up short. It should run out fairly well. It's actually not a bad shot. It's going to give him an uphill putt for a birdie. But 62 yards out. Let's see if we can pitch this close. I'm not using the pitch wedge this time. I will de-loft this lob wedge. That wind should take us round. It's another slight push right. Should kick up. This came up a lot shorter than I anticipated, but it will give us about an 8-foot putt uphill. This is a really difficult putt actually. So 38 feet. Once again, he's got the potential to go all the way off this back of the green here, especially with these 187 greens. He's really setting this ball out to the left and hoping that break takes it back. I tell you what, this is a good putt. It needs to slow down though. Has he? Oh wow, what a fantastic putt. That really is. Fantastic putt line also. But I do have this to move 2 up. 10 footer, up 2 inches. Should turn right. Very lucky to make that, because I think we missed a similar putt with a similar putt line on the first hole. I did pull my putt to the left, but we will take that and we do move 2 up. Leo really needs to compose himself on this tee. Dig in deep. Doesn't want to go 3 down through 4 holes. But what a fantastic looking course this is so far. This is a par 4 playing 480 yards, stroke index 12. 6 mile per hour wind should just about take us to the right. Superb swing line and tempo there. We're going to use the majority of the fairway here. Be interesting to see if Leo can actually use the big dog here. He is playing off the shorter tees. Just gave him 2 wood by default. He's actually coming down to 3 wood here, is he? I think that should just be enough club to ensure he holds on to the fairway. He's put a slow and he's pulled it left, so that's actually going to work out in his favour. The slow actually gives him a few extra yards and will push him right. But due to that swing line, when he's pulled it left, it's counteracted the slow outcome. So 160 yards for me. 6 mile per hour winds. If anything, wind should take us round, and if it doesn't take us round enough, the green is going to kick to the right. So really lofting up this 8 iron with his soft greens, very soft greens, and we should be attacking this pin. This should be a pin seeker. It is a wonderful strike, and that should sit down almost instantly, which it has done. It's actually ran out a little bit, which has worked in my favour, and that has set us up for another birdie opportunity. Leo really needs to get this close. He doesn't want to go down 3 down at this stage. So just de-lofting this a touch. The wind's not going to move him as far right as what it did me, but he should get a kick off the slope here. That should kick down toward. This could actually work out better on my shot. Has he got the legs? It's not bad. He's got a birdie opportunity from there. It may be quite a tough putt. 6 feet. It is going to turn to the right. Just slightly downhill, so he's got to respect that. That's exactly what I would line it up. Ooh, maybe just a touch too much. He's got to play this slow then. He has done. That is a very good putt right into the heart of the cup, that one actually. And I've got this little 3-footer. And that does mean we will be half in this putt in birdies. And we are going into the 5th hole. And I'm still 2 up. This is a par 3 playing 212 yards. So we've got a southwest 8 mile per hour wind, which is going to move us to the left. 204. I think I'm going to have to come down to the 5 iron here. May have to apply a touch of fade. Certainly added the de-loft. Surely I apply fade here. We do. The green should turn us back towards the flag. So just looking for the wind to overpower me here. It's another good clean strike. This could be really good. I don't think we've come left enough. That could actually work its way off the green. Yardage was beautiful. And we do get heavily punished there for a good golf shot. So maybe a little chance here for Leo to pull a shot back. 173 yards. Looks like he's just allowing the wind to take him round naturally, which is quite a good idea. It's a fantastic swing. Now the green should take him back towards the pin. This could be really nice. That should really turn down. Oh, it didn't turn at all. He must have been so close to catching that slope, which would have surely took him back down towards the pin. Let's see if we can chip this close. Oh, that's going to come off. What on earth? A very fast, and we've done one of that half swings, 3/4 swings, which I get so frustrated with people deliberately executing them kind of shots. And we pushed that one way right. Horrible swing line on that one, but we should be losing this hole. We don't deserve to get a half the way we've played this. It will be a bogey for me. Let's see if Leo can get this one for his birdie. He does have 2 putts for the hole. This is a very tricky putt. Should swing. Oh, I tell you what, that needs to sit. And wow. Once again, the greens have really punished poor putts, which is fantastic. It really is. I want to be punished for a poor shot in this game. As we all know now, the guys who've all been playing this from day one, we can all swing well. We all have good game knowledge. And it is about time. I tell you what, I thought that was going to be tracking right at the flag. So that's a really missed opportunity for Leo there. That is a bogey for the two of us, which will have the hole. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of that swing line, guys. It's deliberately... look at that putt line for me. It's deliberately... you've got to watch, because I know there's a few people that swing like that. But for me, what's the point? Because that's not the game, the way the game mechanics were designed. I think it's quite controversial, but for me, I much enjoy watching players who do swing all the way back and all the way forward. It's another slight push right from me. That's not really going to affect us. Should kick right here. And that's going to leave us a long shot in to this long par 4. I would imagine, despite the 7 mile per hour wind, Leo should just about kick a few yards past us here with a good swing. There we go. Absolute fantastic swing from him. It'll be interesting to see what your guys' thoughts are on has his game improved slightly. He's actually nowhere near me. Did we play off the same tee box there, I wonder? I may well have failed to notice. I think we must have played off the same tee box there, which is interesting to know. So, he's going with hybrid here. He's quite in between clubs. He's de-lofting that. He's got a 7 mile per hour west wind that will take him slightly to the left. It may hold him up slightly yardage wise. I think he's playing a clever shot here. It looks like he's trying to use the contours of the green. He's pushed it slightly right, but on the pro clubs it won't punish him that much. This should kick fairly hard left. Has it got enough to get up that slope? No. It's going to leave him a tricky uphill putt, which looks like it's going to turn to the left. I'm 191 yards out, 8 mile per hour wind. The pin locations here are really tricky, but absolute fantastic course, by the way. So impressed with this one. So just try to learn from the outcome of Leo's shot. It's an uphill green. Try to sting this one in, and hopefully we get a fair amount of runoff with the very soft greens. Probably one of the best balls I've struck with a de-lofted club in a long time. Should start to swing round. It's going to be pin high. Good outcome. Due to the wind and the yardage factor there, I don't think we could have got any closer to the pin. So 31 feet, up 5 inches. You certainly got to get this one close here. He's 2 down. I can play par golf at the moment. Leo's the one that's got to try and make things happen, because if the scores stay as they are, I will walk away with a win. It's a great putt line. Tell you something, that turns back. Oh, he's so unlucky. Great weight, great read. But that's why I'm saying, guys, this game is fairly easy to pick up. The only golfing game my son Leo played, and he's 12 years old, he probably played Rory McIlroy on and off for 6 months, was a really good player at it, and he's probably now, that needs to turn, it's came up way short. He's probably played 20 rounds tops at this game. He started off the beginner clubs for about 3-4 rounds. He's now, I'm not going to say mastered the pro clubs, but he's now playing comfortably with the pro clubs, in my opinion. He's had 2 or 3 rounds in the master clubs where he was swinging well, swing tempo was good. So I think it's proved that this game is fairly easy to pick up. If I was going to play a tournament and it didn't matter, like say if I was playing a money tournament, this is a par 5, but oh, there's a fast. That is going to punish me, by the way. If I was playing a money tournament, going up against the best players in the world, and club selection wasn't an issue you could play off, I would play the pro clubs all day long. I really, really would. So, let's see if Leo can land this on the fairway. Slightly pushed it right, but the wind is going to bring him back. Now, if I played that kind of shot on the master clubs, I'm not going to say I'd be in the bunker, but I would veer a lot more off to the right than what Leo has done on the player clubs. But PGA21, I'm just going to try and chase this as far down that fairway as possible. I must have just been checking the yardage there. It's another slight push right, but it's chased down there very, very well. Will leave me a pitch, or maybe a full lob wedge actually, to see if we can get an up and down for birdie. But I'm really looking forward to PGA 2K21 now, guys. It can't come quick enough. Really looking forward to seeing how the game mechanics are. I'm just praying for a more difficult swing, guys, but from what I've seen and what we know, which isn't all the information, we've only know little drips and drabs. So Leo's playing a draw shot. It's great to actually see him playing this. I was not helping him in any way or any form, guys. I'm a very competitive person. I'm not one of that guys that wants to let my son beat me. It's like that people who gets, it's not a bad swing line. Oh, that draw's kicked in beautifully. This could be a great golf shot. This could be up there with probably the best golf shot I've ever seen him play. What a fantastic golf shot that is. Absolute dynamite. He had such a thin swing line there. But yeah, it's like giving kids participation medals for coming last in a race or something, you know. I just don't get that. But we are going to be playing the full lob wedge, like we did say. Leo's on for an eagle attempt. Wind should take us round ball our feet here. I'm not sure if I've lofted that up enough on hindsight. It's tracking well though. Should generate a tiny bit of spin. We do. It's going to be a tricky putt though. So Leo does have a putt for eagle here. This would win him the hole. He really deserves this hole. I can't recall the outcome of this putt, guys. Like I say, I forget what colour of socks I put on yesterday. Never mind remembering shots from 2 days ago. My memory is so bad. I mean, I'm 39 years old and God, memory, like I said, if that's online. Oh, he's unlucky. He is very unlucky once again. So I've got this 6-footer for birdie. Just going to move slightly, just going right edge. We do pick up the birdie. So that's going to be another whole half in birdies here. So Leo's really holding his own. But it's quite good playing this way, guys. It means I can chat, probably chatting rubbish here as we are commentating on this pre-played round. But hole number 8, par 3, playing 197 yards. Stroke index 2 here. I'm really in between clubs here. I'm going to try and use that slope. This is long. My 6 iron doesn't get there. This 5 iron is going to be long. Just try to use the contours of the slope. Not the best of swing lines. That is going right. I needed that to go more left. I'm not going to catch that slope now. I don't think we've went high enough left to catch that slope. No. And that ball is going to trickle all the way. To be fair, I don't see how I could have got closer to the pin. It'll be interesting to see what Leo tries here. He's 172 yards out. Looks like he's trying to take the same line as me. The wind's just slightly changed. He needs to swing clean here. He's done it. He's kept it within the... Now he's going to find the slope where I tried to. That should now filter down. And even then, that's near enough the exact place I tried to land it. He is going to have a shorter putt, but only by a couple of feet. Not sure how else we could have played that shot. So 31 foot putt, 4 inches uphill. Oh, look at this. These pin sets are so challenging, guys, but at the same time rewarding. I've pushed that putt right. I don't think that's going to swing back enough now. No, it's not. That needs to stop. That needs to stop. Wow, how many times have we done that today? So hopefully Leo learns quite a fair bit from that. It looks like I did choose to putt this. This is going to turn quite hard right. I don't think I've aimed that far enough left looking at this replay. I didn't. And with that, it would be another bogey. The challenge in this course is the yardage you have. It seems that with two of us, especially in a Masters, really in between yardage with these pins. So the real challenge to this course is fairway to greens. Hopefully Leo has learned from that though. 24 feet up. 28 feet 4 inches up. That's a great way to putt. That is a fantastic way to putt, and he is going to win this hole and take us to a 1 point difference. See, I really hope in the new game, well, I think there is, that should be a gimme now. I would just concede this hole, and I've still not put that in. Oh my goodness, guys, that ball's going to trickle off. I remember this now, and I remember Leo saying, Dad, you should edit that out because it's going to add a couple of minutes to the video. Watch this, guys. That comes back down, and at this time, the two of us were laughing. I think this is a moment where Leo really gained confidence and realised he could compete with me on the pro clubs. So that, what is that? What am I playing there? A triple bogey now? A double? I'm not sure. I'm playing 7. So fortunately, Leo taps us in for his par and walks away with the hole and has the honour on the 9th hole. But guys, if you want to see the second part of this video, what we're going to say is we want to see, or we would like to see 30 likes on the video, which we should achieve easily if you want to see the second part, or should I say the back 9. Had so much fun playing this, and as you can see, I mean, I don't think I've played particularly bad, bar 1 or 2 holes. And there's another fantastic tee shot from Leo. To be fair, I think we're both on the same tee box. I was playing pro clubs, he was playing pro clubs. I'll be honest, I don't think he's only one point behind. I reckon to be 2-3 up by now. There's a fantastic swing line from me. But this is a great video just to prove that pro clubs can convincingly compete with the Masters. Yes, on some holes I've got a 20 yard longer tee shot, maybe 30 yard than what Leo did off the shorter tee option. But at the end of the day, guys, it's about playing with a club set that gives you enjoyment. I like the challenge of the, oh, that's going far too left. That is going far too left. I'm not quite sure what I was thinking of there. I mean, it's great because when I'm commentating live and a shot doesn't come off, I'm like, how did that happen? And then you guys correct me sometimes, or sometimes agree and say, oh, early you applied too much fade or something. I'm now just looking and thinking, what am I playing at there? So it looks like Leo's learned from my mistake. And this could be bang on. He's took such an aggressive line. This should sit. That could hit the flag. That's in. It's in all day long. Oh, wow. What a shot, guys. That is shot of the round. And if you haven't already done so, please hit that like button. Like I say, if you want to see our back nine, please let's get this video to 30 likes. Which should be easy. We average about 35, 40 likes. So try to flop this in for the birdie. Should spin back. Spins back a tiny bit, and we are going to save the par. But Leo is going to tap that in for his birdie and walk away with the win. So we will be heading into the back nine if we get enough likes, guys, with an all square game. Absolutely fantastic. I really hope you did enjoy this video, guys. If you did, please give us a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.